Итак, guten Tag, дамы и господа. Продолжаем прохождение Hogwarts Legacy. Игра далеко, далеко неоднозначная. То есть, вот какого-то прям, опять же, я уже это не устану повторять, какого-то интереса она, ну захватывайся, блядь. Так, захватилась. Какого-то прям интереса она особо, блядь, я не знаю, как кому, но лично мне она вообще, блядь, не доставляет. Чисто как фан-база, там какая-то фан-сервис, ну, может быть, там отсылки есть. Там. Ну, в пещере было так прикольненько, да, когда он первое испытание проходил. Но еще так ничего. Пару фраз дали в школе, ну, что-то там наязвить кому-то. Ну и все, в принципе. Все вокруг друзья с одинаковыми ёбами. 3-4 разных девичьих ёбов. Сколько же мужских там, все, блядь. Все ботаны, все хорошие. Он ходит, блядь, где хочет, ну, сука, блядь, по ночам убивает там кого-то, ну, блядь, ночью ходить, блядь, нельзя. Ладно, хуй с ним, игровая условность. Когда можно, когда нельзя, блядь. Ну, это ж бред, ну, блядь, реальный бред. А вот по графике я могу сказать, она вот какая-то постоянно в тумане. Ладно, это Англия, хуй с ними, у них там постоянный туман. Но ненасыщенность цветов. То есть я больше, конечно, за природные цвета, не спорю. Но хочется, чтобы было немножко насыщеннее. Вот именно насыщеннее гамма. Так, что у нее спиздить там можно? Я вообще предлагаю потом по Хогвартсу пошароебиться, блядь. Поискать эту луну, потому что взломы... которые... Интересно, что там наверху-то. О. Взломы, которые есть. Второго уровня, третьего. Там. Это довольно-таки прикольно. Сука. Луну забрал, прикинь. Лесной шарф с плющом. Давай посмотрим. Давай еще тут сундук посмотрим. Манекен волшебника. Я вообще не понимаю, нахуя эта хуйня, кому будет интересно сидеть, блядь, обставлять эту комнату. Это надо быть настолько, наверное, энтузиастом. Да нахуй оно всралось, блядь. И как применить эти характеристики? Ну вот, допустим, нет никаких кнопок, блядь. Давай перейдем, допустим, вот инвентарь. Даже и то не здесь, блядь. А там преподаватели тайком тусят. Их никто не видел и не слышал, как говорится. Так. Вот дзынькнуло. Там как орлиное зрение у викинга из Вальхалла.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat.
Оно тебе и не надо.
And I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters.
Понятно. Принеси, подай.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying traveling vendors with Wiggenweld potion.
То есть все перепродается, блядь.
That has, unfortunately, become a necessity. What with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me. And to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the
А где-то там ассасины в Англии были, да? Не, они пораньше были. Там же чуть пораньше бывает революция, да, по-моему?
Hello, Serona. You were hoping I'd check on a friend of yours, weren't you?
А, блядь.
Yes, my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield, north of Hogsmeade. Her husband Aidan recently passed away, and she needs help collecting hawk lumps. I'd also hoped you could find my box of letters.
Так, ладно, я понял. Давайте теперь смотреть по... Ага, то есть придется просто тупо лететь на метле, да и все.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Сильно туманно, очень туманно, блядь. Будем мы котов гладить, была бы собака, еще ладно.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Да что ж ты, блядь, будешь делать-то, блядь?
Revelio.
Почему метла не появляется? Что не так? О. Работайте, работайте, солнце еще высоко в небе, блядь.
You can feed a beast or it can feed you.
Revelio.
Nothing approaching Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are fucking free.
Отлично. Это я ж там могу теперь какой-то отварчик делать.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I could use some gold.
Так, мне надо...
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find this?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Так, я хотел еще этот. Я вижу, что это та тетка.
Roundrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly.
В Ассасине хоть пиздить всех можно было, блядь.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to
Так, но она не торговка, к
suffice.
сожалению.
I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp.
Я себе несколько
I won't go
гоблинов.
near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
Так, я могу их
I'm
прогнать?
unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Но это
Much
будет
as
не
I'd
бесплатно,
love to be
тетя.
rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
Их вообще ничего не смущает, да, что?
Live in fear.
Они этот...
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not. I fear my brother is only
Он
one of
еще типа
many
там
who will
ученик,
suffer at
там...
their hands by the time they move on, if they ever do.
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not.
Так, а ну-ка давай-ка я посмотрю, где эти там... Уебаны, блядь. Ну давай я им пиздюлей навешаю, заодно и на метле сейчас
It
там
seems as though
пролечу.
things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Так. Давай им наваляем, потом полетим. Блять, меня эта хуйня все бесит, блять. Вот это просто бесит, раздражает, блять. Я понимаю, что они пытаются насыпать информацией, блядь. Но она, блядь, реально перегружена, эта, блядь, информация. Просто перегружена, блядь. Я не люблю такую хуйню. Эх, Шерлок, блядь. Не, пусть он будет темным магом всю игру, да и все, блядь. Почему одна, блядь? Если я уже собрал там... 2, блядь, а он мне говорит 1, нахуй. Блять. Это баг, блять. Так, я предлагаю тут сохраниться. Да, сегодня у нас 23 марта.
Revelio. One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Вот сука ты. Блять.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Such arrogance. Over here. One less human. Correct. Are you sure?
Protego. Stupid.
Lucky, that's all.
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Я же нажал там.
Confringo. Stupid one.
Well,
Stupid one.
I don't have time for this. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Protego.
That was a dust. No! I will make you pay.
Stupid one. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
Так, здесь те, блядь, гномы ебаные, блядь, спят, блядь. И чё, у вас тут больше нихуя нет? Вы серьезно? Очень странно. Очень странно. Плюс 4 защита. Блять, как сделать так, чтобы он не менялся вообще этот...
Revelio.
Так, сейчас торговцу продать эту всю эту поеботину, блядь. Здравствуйте, бродячий, блядь.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, For someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
Так, ну давай-ка купишь у меня всякого говна, блядь.
See if there's something you need.
Я просто не пойму, почему у них одинаковые, блядь,
I shall hope to do business with you again.
вся одинаковая хуетень. Даже ничего нет, блядь. $150. Ладно.
Been a pleasure.
Где-то здесь должен быть вот прям справа сзади.
Revelio.
Нашел, бля. Пердита. Ну давай-ка на пердита нам что-нибудь.
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Пердита уже на пердито, блядь. Ладно, на.
Well, as it happens, I have.
Что надо взамен, блядь?
Here. Not sure it'll help you though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful too.
Нет никаких полосок, как в Mass Effect, там как ты отыгрываешь.
Thanks to you, kind
Хорошим либо плохим.
I must insist.
Рябиновый отвар и грозовой напиток.
Me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
Пердито. Пердита так пердита. И раз она дает взамен эти... отвар, то почему бы и нет, да? Это сделать. Почему бы и нет, да, вот как-то иностранцы перевести. Maybe.
Who lived here, I wonder?
How nice of you to stop by. Could do with it. No.
Arresto momentum.
Блять, я же отпрыгнул. Да не того ты въебал.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
Your pace for that.
Arresto momentum.
One less humour to worry.
Protego.
You're like a bubble beneath my feet.
Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until
Arresto momentum. You only have Ranrock to blame. Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Так, ну. Оба лагеря зачистил, что дальше-то, блядь?
Revelio.
Тут паровоз спиздили, блядь. Вернее, наверное, метро строят какая-то хуета, да? Так, ладно. Так, ну чего я предлагаю? Я просто не пойму, вот это вот... Что оно даст, если я там...
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
Один я отдал рябиновый отвар. Две других хуеты взял. Так, ладно. Когда ж, блядь, уже дадут интернет?
Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Ну, хоть придумали быстрое перемещение или и полет на метле. Вот это, конечно, очень сильно экономит время. Даже если миссии принеси, подай, немножко можно попиздиться с...
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other
Ну, а
hamlets.
британский акцент, он такой еще и деревенский, да? Я думаю, они немножко, конечно, заморочились, что деревенщина,
What do
так
you have for
говорят.
sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Г-15? Хуй там плавал, да?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Так, подожди, а где мои задания, бля? Дороти. Я еще и по адресу пришел, да? Да не, давай за Сирену на главную.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Охуй, с карты всех насоберу.
How wonderful. The traveling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of
Там и
Wiggenweld
так не,
potions.
пока выпадает,
Sirona also
хватает
mentioned
мне
that Mr. Sprottle was
отвара
bringing her
этого.
a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always.
Да ладно, они там любовниками были.
Branch.
Решила что-то
Aidan took
замутить.
ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Из-за того надо спросить, так.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories.
Ну, давай почитаем.
A letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed.
Старые
and yet
лесбухи,
remain the
блядь, или
same.
что? Или это Сирон?
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Не могу в это believe. Она
Thank
все
you, Mrs.
научилась
Thank you.
у
I'll
магов.
be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Бабка, ты... Она еще что-то там базарила, блядь. Блядь, наверное, быстрее на метле, сука, долететь.
Revelio.
Is that the best you got? Oh, what's the light? Potato!
А, тихо. Замедлите горящего врага. А зачтется это, интересно?
You can fix Dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
What do you think? I'll get that goblin help back. Hopefully by rabbiting your...
Confringo. Defender. Potato.
You're the little
Confringo.
son.
Stupid. Expelliarmus. Stupid.
Nice try. Just careful.
Да не того же, блядь.
Confringo.
А, это Шети.
Momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
Ну и где эти товарищи? Надо их пиздить, я буду их пиздить.
Revelio.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Ага. А чё у меня там на карте тогда другая хуйня какая-то, блядь? Поиску последнего хранителя, блядь. Да и все, игра не сильно длинная, что ли? А, они мне предлагают разве...
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Confringo! Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Arresto momentum. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
А я ж ей отдал вроде бы этот полк этот ебучий. Блять, как вы заебали нахуй. Природе Рекова. Крутцо. У меня нет Крутцо.
But I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Revelio.
Так я ж ей отдал
Look
нахуй.
around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. Confringo. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio.
Нет, ну я же ей реально отдал, а уже сколько надо-то, блядь. Ага, мне дали.
Confringo.
Да, блядь, да текай ты. Так, теперь давай-ка будем смотреть, что у меня там есть. По нарядам и обрядам. Он же показывал плюс. Ебать, он же показывал плюс. Плюс здесь нападение будет. Эльфийские перчатки цвет слоновой кости. А мне надо уровень 20. Роняем. Да.
Revelio.
Ебать, она еще и письма там, блядь, пораскидала. Нахуй мне ваши заклинания, которые, блядь, в комнате этой, блядь, его делаются, если я могу спокойно это.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Блядь, ля, он, сука, бежит за тобой, бежит или... Вставай ты, блядь. Да, блядь, я ж убежать хотел тут потом. Да, блядь, я же его брал. Сука, что нахуй за ебанутое, блядь, управление? Я нажал РБ взять камень, блядь. Вот, я взял этот камень, а оно нихуя, блядь.
Should think they felt that in London.
Сука. Козявка тролля, блядь. Но это очень долбоебская хуйня, блядь. Очень, блядь, я могу сказать, господа. Ну, остается только сюда, наверх, блядь. Блядь. Это все? Да я, блядь, и без вас мог сделать, блядь. Да, блядь, да, блядь, да, блядь, да, сука. Ах ты, падла. Ладно. Так, контроль загасил, надо сохраниться. Заебали нахуй, а своей этой хуйней. Это просто какой-то ужас, блядь. Ну, просто бесит, когда эти ебаные восклицательные знаки находятся. Так, у меня 2 очка талантов. На что можно потратить? У меня Крутцево еще закрыт. Ну это как бы надо, блядь. Это прикольно, кстати. Я б пока оставил. конфринга, да? А у меня есть это? Я ж им пользуюсь, да, вроде бы? Так, подожди. А давай я к компринга возьму, наверное, все-таки. Где она, где она, где она, где она? Здесь она. Давай я это возьму. Я этим частенько пользуюсь. Я сейчас прочитаю. Можете тоже ставить на паузу, читать, блин. Мирабель.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Блять, ну они там не
I should
лесбухи
take
были,
this box
блядь.
of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything.
Так, а бабка-то что? Бабки, что он там вода уже все, блядь. Так, погоди-ка. Давай сюда. 30 письмеца.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found
А,
your box of
ну,
letters.
получается,
Oh,
да.
thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to
Перли
Mrs.
с
Sprottle.
вареничками там, блядь.
You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Challenging Times называют.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar
Ну и что,
mind,
блядь, сука, лесбухи?
especially when it comes to
Все
young
втроем
people.
там?
We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
Ладно.
I'm glad I
Probably.
could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Да. Реально дают здесь какую-то хуетень, блядь. Которая нахуй не нужна, блядь. А, ну я ж отдал ей, да? Ну вот реально, короче, хуйня такая какая-то, блядь, вот. Куда так туда?
Revelio.
Мойте падлы, блядь.
What are you up to now?
И там в сундуке один хуй будет лежать какая-то ненужная хуета, блядь.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see,
Хоть
my
немножко
uncle
другое
Roland is a
ёбну,
metal
блядь.
trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
Есть, конечно.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can
Потому
handle
что ты
himself,
ступендорфа,
but I
блядь.
can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Вы дяди близки?
I take it you and your uncle are close.
Инцест у
We
вас
are.
там, что ли?
My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish
Дядя Гоблин,
Hogwarts, I shall be the one
представляешь?
taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Hello again, Adelaide. Any word of your...
Still, as I mentioned, he'd planned to set up camp.
Так, ну давай смотреть, где это. Не, давай сейчас в замок зайду. Дядя подождет.
Revelio.
А вот найти какие-то...
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just
think
know
it should
it.
be a special treat in year 5 that you get to go into it. My brother promised me his old broomstick would be saved up for him.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Да, они какие-то все там не
Everyone thinks I'm
красавицы.
utterly balmy. Samantha
Снова
thinks I'm
Тупендорф.
potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings?
Да
like
их
this
дохуя,
one?
блядь.
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope
Ну
you're
да,
more
кстати,
luck than I
Люминос
have.
может.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio.
Ну и что это дает-то?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Вот так, ну окей, я там разгадал.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
А что ты нахуй, ты из Тупендорфа,
You
блядь.
should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
Если ты тупая, блядь.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Revelio.
Ну хоть да, можно отыграть вот так вот по такой вот схеме, блядь. Я ж надеюсь, у нас ночь и можем спокойненько поискать шары, блядь. Так.
Revelio. Revelio.
Там сундучки.
Revelio. Lumos.
Зелеными обоями много картин.
Revelio.
Ну вот здесь. Ага, здесь бабочка.
Lumos.
Что дадут эти картины? Так просто от балды, блядь. Так, что у меня по заданиям? Да ладно, я это найду. Нормально. Я найду и на метле прилечу.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Хули толку. Он всралась.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ну и чё?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Читал.
Revelio.
Так, что-то пока вообще не попадается нихуя. Да ёб твою мать, что там еще? Так, надо, короче, выручать комнату. Он чуть не сохраняется. Так, ну давай об этом.
Deke.
Да ёб твою мать.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Дик, ты охуел, блядь?
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
А, вот этого персонажа
Pleasant
можно.
little breed.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack. and where. Come along then.
Да ёб твою мать, что тебе надо, блядь?
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Нахуй они нужны, блядь? Вкуснотища, конечно, здесь, блядь, пиздец.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during
Сейчас
those
это нападет,
days
да?
that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Revelio.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Так.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Да хули мне готовиться, если я сейчас... Угу.
Revelio.
А, то браконьерчик. Да ёб же твою мать, а.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching.
Давай не так. Китайскую капусту, мандрагору, ядовитую пентаркову.
Flesh for everyone. Ah, but if the air is cool.
Revelio.
And where did I set my trap? Lower or upper Hogsfield?
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a...
What was that? I'll pick your pockets after you're dead.
Китайскую капусту.
Confringo!
You're the little son of a Saint Treadwell.
It would appear that
Да, блядь.
Don't try that.
perhaps you want to give up. So Wingardium Leviosa.
Feisty little foliage.
Confringo. Protego.
The beasts are safer now.
Так, теперь.
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
Теперь только купить водоросли и вырастить их, да?
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we
Дик
should work
беспокоился,
quickly.
что стоял просто
The
тупо что-то читал,
juggernautes are
блядь.
just here in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for
Ну, это как у
beasts
Поттера был
and
в
make
этом,
amends
блядь.
for the things his master made him do.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Ладно.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
А.
Levioso! I'll look after you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one.
Да
that
ты
Deke knows of.
заебал.
A herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Уяц.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Mooncalves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the
Я
moon.
понял, надо подождать, да.
Unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Спиздил одежду
Prior
какую-то,
master
бля.
had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Так, ну что ж, давай сейчас. Блядь. О, попугая по ямам домой вызову. Пустить, тварь. Что там по времени? Уже, я не знаю, когда это успеет создавать ли основные задания. Ну, хотя бы все побочки бы наделать. Так, теперь давай мы сейчас... Оп.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Так, что нам даст плащ? Ну, беги, ушатенький.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight.
Да, можно было
Deke
посмотреть.
supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
Давай.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Боец. Так, ну и я сейчас также. Блять, аж Хогвартс выбрал. Хоть карту сделали, блядь, заебательскую, да.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
Что предлагаешь-то, блядь?
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
А, я думал, дадут выбрать там, блядь.
What exactly did you think of?
Палатку увезли, а внутри там трехкомнатная квартира, да?
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Ой, сука.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort
Да не
of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Ну я же говорю, как палатка вывезли, блядь. Вроде двухместная, там трехкомнатная квартира, блядь, внутри.
Look Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Ну. Из самок и самцов, как из друзей, да?
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care,
Все равно вопрос денег
beasts
не
that are well
стоит.
fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Так, ладно, блядь. А, блядь, нет-нет.
Everything's all right now.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Вот, из них можно будет делать эти всякие улучшения для одежки, так сказать.
Revelio.
Где этот урод, блядь? Вон. В зоопарке завел, выгуливать не надо. Не срут квартиры, да?
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Так. Подожди, наколдуем. Да ёбжешь твою мать, а. Инсендио. Ванталенок. Так, плюс 4. Так, теперь мне надо сдать ткацкий станок, да? Ну подожди, теперь значит надо... Ну давай. А, падение плюс. Понятно. Фиолетовый сколько дает? Плюс 4, да? Так, погоди-ка. Угу. Инцендио у меня есть? Книга. Вот, да. Темных волшебников. Ну вот это надо снять. Датка цвета охры для квиддича. Угу. Ветер Фукстатаус. Ну, допустим. В смысле обновить? А, вот что. Ну давай.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Да и почти дали этот.
Revelio.
Ну.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Так, ну. Прохождение.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
После этой комнаты и штуки, блядь, появляются в легионе, блядь.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Два.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Так, я вижу, как этот хер наебал людей. Так. 131. Ой, блядь, всякая хуйни, блядь. Так, погоди, что мне предлагают?
Stop by whenever you're about.
Пятьдесят.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Сорок шесть, 49, она сама появится сейчас. Плюс 10. Танцуйте. Так, ну еще вот это сейчас, наверное, успею сделать. И чё это?
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Вот так и вот так.
All flavour of wicked with the dark arts. You interfered with us and that Confringo! That goblin helm you pilfered. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo!
Хорошо.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Может, люди самые.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
И? О, это давай сейчас. Аваки, да, и который. Видишь, не взять эти, блядь. Давай я сейчас это не так, давай я сейчас.
You're the one who lose treadmill, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend. You won't knock this one. You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' heads stolen by others, should you? I've seen you duel. Your strategy... It's time to even the odds.
Блядь. Ну. Ну, блядь.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
One less human to worry about.
You are terribly outmatched. You won't get away with that.
Imperial. Confringo.
I could have been dead.
Confringo.
Вода кидаю.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Imperial, how can I help? Stupid.
You're going for it,
Блять, 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 блять.
Always on the defense. It's the one who took the goblin elf. That was pitiful.
О, это хорошая хуйня. Блять, их много во. Сдохни, тварь.
That was a close one.
Your life ends here. Triple nearby again.
Confringo. Imperial.
Hold up forever. You're...
Отлично. А не этого же, блядь. Блядь. Ну вообще ж не этого надо было. Да тоже не этого. Отлично. Одиннадцать. Блять, а чё мне это? Сдохни, тварь, блядь. Блядь. Ладно. Кинавра хорошо работает. Так, ладно. Ну, что у него там?
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists.
Уровень 20.
Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Defender! Not quite. Expelliarmus! Your spells glance off of me. Pity, not quite. Confringo! Expelliarmus! I've been fighting since. Defender! Arresto! Confringo! Was that your best? Expelliarmus!
Блять, да ты заебали, блять. Да не того, блять.
You won't last long. Arresto Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Not quick enough! Arresto momentum! Confringo!
Arrest the momentum. Confringo. Now to find out what happened here. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio.
Так, отворч.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Да. От лагеря вниз. Это, короче... Да ёбжешь вашу мать, а. За одежду еще было жалеем просто. Ходить так.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. Potato! Stupefy!
Блять, ладно, давай я вам пиздюлину выпишу.
What's that? What have you done?
Arrest the momentum. Your poaching days are over. Confringo. Revelio.
Так, эти уроды что-то охраняли.
Confringo.
Так. Вон там проводили. Чуть дальше кривое дерево.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. Revelio.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Ну, она была прям вот... Вон он, да?
What do we have here?
The area's still clear. Anybody
Revelio. Perhaps not the best place to be. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio.
Да отворачивайся ты уже.
Shut little moon calf. You can't stop us.
Revelio.
Иди сюда, скотина.
Petrificus totalis. What went on here, I wonder? A ladder. That's what I need. Revelio.
Where did they go?
You won't defeat us all!
Revelio.
Who's there? Rather unwise coming back this way.
Oh, there's Darkspur. There's the student from the town. I've been paying attention in defense against the dark. I shall avenge your death.
Так, давай так.
Revelio.
Денег у меня тут хорошо, бля.
Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Он может им реально навалить, да и все, блин.
Glad I was never locked up here.
Так, тихо, 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 блять. Вообще плохо.
Revelio.
Тихо.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Ну давай туда.
What will we find in here? Revelio.
Так, хорошо. Что за хуйня?
Goblins will finally rule over wizards. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. Somebody there? Hello? You won't get me. You're not match for me. I shall avenge your death.
Где еще один?
Revelio. Protego. Arresto momentum. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You've won Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Захуячу.
Revelio. Revelio.
This might be the best meal I've had in years. I mean it. I don't think I should leave you.
Confringo. Protego.
Your time is short. You won't believe that student defeated our encampment in the tower. Red Rock Williams.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Sad. Really, it is. Think you're clever.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defendo.
Is that the best you can do?
Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo.
И все.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Protego. You only have Ranrock to Revelio. Confringo.
Ага. А теперь-то чё? А. Ой, хорошо.
Revelio.
Два рубчика-то припрятал.
A boiler door. How to open it? Revelio.
У них мелочь от нас. А, погоди. Ну вон там. Может быть, отсюда где-то?
Revelio.
Так, а это куда?
Confringo.
Вот как оно.
Revelio. Confringo.
Ах вы суки, блядь. Оп, оп. Опа. Сука. А чё он нихуя, блин? Вот сука. Блять, нахуя? Да, блять, почему-то не того пиздуешь, блять. Отлично. Ну, суки, а? Так, хорошо. А сюда, кстати, чё? Угу.
Revelio.
Most goblins in my family.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
That's your best. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Давай.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Defender. You can't. Not quite. Easily done.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Stupefy.
Подождите.
Revelio.
Так, теперь надо вернуться. Не зря я здесь пиздил там. Да ну нет, ну блять, ну. Вот сучара, блядь.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
И чё?
Revelio.
Ой, сука. Сорок шесть. Где? 44. 44. Нет, стой. Ой, блядь, сколько заебали этой хуйней, реально, блядь. Да ебаный рот, да? Ну что, блядь, еще? Это надо. Урон от гоблина. Да хуй сразу, блядь.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Вот поэтому по-любому сюда надо было.
Revelio.
Любасу надо было заходить. Пока ничего не будем уничтожать.
Mr. Oakes.
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance.
На тебе твою палочку,
Look for a
сука.
boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it. Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry.
Да не вернутся они уже, не ссы.
My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Рядом я должна.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every knut on me. All I can
Расскажи
say is thank
информацию,
you.
алло.
Truly.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began.
Ну вот,
Although
немножко
dragon breeding was
раскрывается.
outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them and the creatures.
Они его послали
The
нахуй, да?
wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Так,
I'm grateful I was able to
не
help you,
совсем,
Mr. Oakes.
конечно, но...
Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far
блядь.
from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
С побочек что-то, блядь, накапало.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Так, ну 21 не дали. Начинается, блядь. Да и похуй. Ну. Ах, скоро будет 3 очка талантов. Вот это лучше надо. А как его использовать? Империал нет у меня? Лучше. А, все. Ну так. А мы типа сам сваливаем, да?
Revelio.
Я же всех уже по этот. Да. Ну только купить эту хуйню, эти водоросли ебут, блядь.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
This will not go well for you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Так, теперь. Ага.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Вырастить эту хуйню, блядь.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Так, давай-ка я ему продам такой хуетине, блядь.
You've a good head for business, haven't you? Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Такс. Так,
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Тихо, блядь.
Revelio.
I'm told that last Clementine had you chasing butterflies all through the forest. She's quite a one, that girl.
Ну давай. А?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Ну где тогда взять большой?
Please, could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish outside of the classroom. Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
Nach uns raus.
Revelio. Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
No.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, We each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my
Не
recent
всегда,
delivery from the
хотя,
Magic Neep.
наверное, да.
Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week.
В основном,
Lovely
да.
to see you.
Revelio.
Так, а ну-ка давай-ка я...
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Ну а как поменять?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Так, теперь давай-ка... А, понятно.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Раз. Фолианты и свитки.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you...
Блять.
Dick cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Ягодка. Давай попробуем, что там за хуйня там.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Да ёб вашу мать, где вы взял?
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Вот оно что, да?
A pleasure doing business with you.
Перчатки. Ляпа. О. Так, погоди-ка.
Let me know if there's anything else I can...
Блядь.